Craps fans. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Got a little time before lunch, so I figured I'd come roll out another do-we-don't session. And this time we're going to try it Arizona crap shooter style. Alright. So this is going to be $2,500 bankroll. Alright, so let's go 2,000. 500. And we're going to go less 100. 100 in red. Less 20. And 20 in dollars. 2,500. Oh, am I missing one there? Yep. Oh no. Yeah, 2,000. All right, so I didn't want to short myself 100 there. 2,000, 480, and 20. All right, here we go. So you saw how much trouble I have with the VIG on the $5,000 bankroll. This ought to be interesting because I haven't played this, so we'll see how much struggle there is. And I'm sure the struggle will be real. Alright, got 2 dice, got my fan on. I probably should turn it off of recirc. Let me point it right at my sweaty butt. Not my butt, but me. Alright, let's go up a little bit. All the way up. No, I should point up one. There we go. Alright, point it right over in my direction. That'll work. We're still recording. Yep. Alright, here we go. Alright, so it's going to be half again. So it's going to be $75. Do we don't? And here we go. Coming out. And we got an 8. So we're on the 8. And we are counting. I'm probably going to need some more green, aren't I? Yeah. Alright. Let me get another couple hundred in green here. Alright, 200 more in green. Get those over here. Start our count on the 8. Alright, here we go. Alright, who we got online? AZ Crap Shooters. There you go. You were, oh, nice, nice, awesome. 825. Whoa, all right, we got an 8, so point hit. Roll number 2. Here we go, coming out. 8 again, square pair this time. All right, roll number 3. And 7 out, so that's going to reset our counter. So what's your profit target with this one? You think 500, right? Half of what we were looking for on the other one. I think 500 is probably reasonable. All right, here we go. Coming out. 4. Hard 4. All right, so we're on the 4. So that would be a 150. So we're going to do 75. No. So it would be $200. So we're going to do $100. Lay odds. All right, there we go. And we got a 5, fever. Roll number 2. And we got a 4. Roll number 3. All right, so we're off the 4. We're going to lose our 100. And I would normally go out for 500. Oh, now I'm going to have to figure this out. All right, so on the $5,000, it would have been $200. I would have lost that, and I would have gone out for, which is me losing 50 and I would have gone out for 150 or 1500. So I'm going to go out for 750. Is that right? That seems like that's high. Let me think about that for a moment. So I go, normally it'd be $15 for me, and I would do a $20 lay odds. I lose my $20. What am I going to do? Am I going to go out for, I would go out for $50. So that would be $500. So 250. 250. That's better. 250. All right. That sounds more reasonable. All right. So 250, and 250 is going to pay us 125, and 125 is going to be $6. All right. Now we're tracking again. Here we go. 6. Well, tell me if I'm wrong with my 250. I think it's 250. Yeah, so again, I'm cutting it in half. So normally when I'm playing at the $5,000 level, which again, I don't play in real life, but $5,000, it would normally be 50, and I just added 0, so that'd be 500. So I cut it in half, so it's 250. So I think that's correct. All right, 6. And 6, point hit. Coming out. 5, fever. Yeah, I just got to do everything in half. All right, so normally 5, that'd be 150, so we're going to do $75 lay odds on the 5, which makes sense, 3 and 3. All right, and we got a 5, so we got hit on the 5. So we're going to lose that 75. Here we go. And we got to come out 7. So that's going to pay us 125. And we're going to lose our $6 on that one. And that's okay. And since I got hit on that 5, I don't think we need to do any kind of recovery yet. So let's just keep playing. 6 again. All right, we reset on the 7, which we hit on the come out. So that's going to be roll number 1. Go back to the standard, 7. All right, so that's going to reset our counter. Coming out. And another 7. Dang it, look at all those come out 7s we're missing out on. That's all right. 5 again. All right, so we're on a 5. Again, $75 in lay odds. It's kind of messing with my counter though, because I don't usually use the greens, that many greens, so maybe I'll have to go to the reds for my counter. All right. And we got a 10 on roll number 2. And we got a 9 on roll number 3. And we got a 10 again on roll number 4. And we got, it looks like a 10 again. It's pointing towards the sky. We'll call it a 10. I always have trouble knocking it back to where it was. Other side, Scott. Come on, knock it. Knock it. Oh my goodness. There we go. I have to work on that. I have to work on my knocking skills. All right, so that's a full count. Here we go. And we got a 3, looking for a 4 or a 7. 4 or a 7. All right, we got an 8. And we got an 8. Came easy that time. Another 8, square pair. Hard 8. 10, easy 10. 10 came easy that time. Clicky clack 6, 4, 2. And we got a 7 out. So that's all right, we'll take it. It's a winner. All right, so that's going to pay us 50 for our 75. We'll take that, put that back in our rack. Reset our counter. All right, I think I'm going to move my counter over here. All right, so we got 5 there. Since I'm not using those anyway. 5 there and 5 there. All right, so we're going to move our counter to here. All right, so we're coming out. And we got an 8, so that's roll number 1. All right, let me make sure, since I'm using 5 units over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that'll work. So we're on the 8. All right, what did AZ Crapshooter say? I always just multiply your recovery practices by 3 times. Either way, as long as you're making up your loss with a profit, it works. Okay, good. But now that I think about it, I was doing the math wrong. I still made money, but it was the wrong math. Yeah, the math is math, you know. I'm just trying to follow my strategy because I know it works. So, you know, we can scale it. We can scale it up. Can't really scale it down from where I normally play it, but we can scale it up. I just got to figure out the division part of it. All right, so we're on the 8. Do we get another 8 or have I not rolled? I don't remember now. All right, now we got a 4, which is good. We'll call that roll number 2. And we got a 9, roll number 3. And, oh, crud, 7 out. All right, we didn't make anything, we didn't lose anything, that's okay. Here we go, coming out. 5, fever. All right, we're on the 5, and that's going to be roll number 1, and that's going to be a $75 lay odds. Here we go. And we got a 9. That's roll number 2. See if we can get another 4 in there. That's an 11, roll number 3. 10, roll number 4. And roll number 5 is an 8. All right, so we are full count, looking for a 4 or a 7, either one. Got a 10. And we got a yo. And we got a yo. And we got a 5-point hit. All right, so that's 2 points that we lost, so that's 75. So if we do 150 lay 4, it's going to pay us 75, $3. Here we go, coming out. Still looking for that 7. Got a 4. It's going to knock off our 4. All right, so I'm going to lose that. 150. So let's go. See, this is a weird part. So if I normally would do a 50, and then a 150, and then a 250. I just did a 150, but 250. So 500, 2,500. Holy crap! I'm totally losing it here. All right, so we're on the 4. I know 6 units, I can go 6 units there, so that's going to be 150 in lay odds. And I want to try to recover a little bit, so I'm going to do 200 on a lay 4, and that's going to cost me $5 because I can win 100. All right, let's try this. Here we go. I'm going to have to see where we're at after this. 6, 4, 10. All right. 6, hard 6. That's the problem, is doing the division part of it. All right, 5, 2, 7 out. That's good. All right, so that 150, and we were on the 5. So 150 is going to pay us what? 100? Yep, 100 for our 150, and then we're going to get 100 for our 200 less the VIG. All right, so let's see where we're at. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got 15, 1900, 2000, 1, 2, and 3. So we're still down about 50 bucks. All right, so we're off of that. Reset this. And I would take a poke at the lay 4 for 50. So that would be 500. So let's do it for 250. Half of the 500. And 250 is going to pay 125. 125 is going to be $6. Here we go. All right. Looking for that come out 7. We got a 5 fever. All right, so we're on the 5. $75 in lay odds on that. We're already on the 4, so I don't really need to count. We got a 6. And we got a 7. 43. All right, so we were on the 5. Again, that's going to pay us 50 on our 75. And we're going to get 125 for our $6 vig. All right, now we're back to even for sure. All right, so there's 2,000. Right, 2,000. 1, 2. 3, 4. And 550. So we're up 50 bucks, I think. Yeah, no kidding. I'm happy. Well, again, I knew the Desert Diamond did. At least they did at Tucson, so I'm glad they were consistent. Yeah, it 100% is scalable. Just me, because I'm not used to rolling it, I'm having trouble, right? Obviously. All right, here we go. Coming out. Yeah, I mean, the strategy is exactly the same. So it's just a matter of getting the scale right. All right, so we got a 6. That's going to be roll number 1. All right, so we're short. I'll move one of these up there. There we go. Roll number 1. It's going to go there. Okay. Roll number 2 is a 5. Roll number 3 is a yo. Roll number 4 is a 9. Oops. And roll number 5. Give me a 4. Give me a 4. 5 again. All right. Well, we got a full count, so let's see if we can get a 4. And we got an 8. And we got a 9. And we got another 9. And we got a 6. And we got a 3. And we got a 7. Dang it, I knew I should have put a lay 4 out there. Too many damn rolls. All right, we got to reset our counter. Here we go, coming out. 5, fever. All right, so we're on the 5. $75 in lay odds on the 5. Here we go. And we got a yo, roll number 2. And we got a 5, roll number 3. All right, so third roll, we're off of that. We're going to lose 75. So at that point, I would probably put out a $50. So that'd be $500. So we'll try a 250 again. 250 pays 125, $6. All right, here we go. Coming out. 11, yo. Still coming out. 5, fever, once again. Back on the 5. All right, $75 in lay odds on the 5. Here we go. Looking for big red. Got a 5 again. Getting whacked on our points. Coming out. Whoa. Yo, again. All right, so what did I go out there for? 250? Yeah, I don't think I want to push that. 3. 250 is probably enough. And there's a 5. Back on the 5. 75 bucks a pop on the 5. Come on now. See that 7? There we go. 43. All right, so we're going to get 50 for our 75, and we're going to get 125 for 6 bucks. Probably need to get some more green, don't I? It's a green intensive game here. All right, so there's 100. We'll put the 100 back there. We'll take 4 green. And there we go. Let me get that extra lammer out of the way. All right, get this and this back in our rack. All right, here we go, coming out. And we got boxcar, so that's going to be a loser, $75 loser. Go back out for our pass line, coming out. And we got a 3 craps. And we got a 7. Should have known that was coming. And we got an 8, 62. All right, so we're going to reset our counter. We're on the 8, roll number 1. Here we go. And we got a 5, roll number 2. And we got a 3 on roll number 3. And we got an 8 on roll number 4. All right, so that was roll number 4. That was a point hit. And let's go one more. Let's see, coming out. 10 down on the end. All right, so we're on a 10, so that would be $100 in lay odds. And that was roll number 5, so let's see if we can get a 4 now. We got a 6. Whoa, dice off the table, no roll. Alrighty. 6. Here we go. 7 out. Alright. Didn't get a 4, but we got the 7. That's what we were looking for. 100's going to pay us 50 on the 10. Alright. So, what do we got? So we're going to reset our counter. All right, what's Arizona Crapshooter saying? Depending on the trend, if after 8 or 9 rolls and no 4, I feel the same way. It's like after so many rolls, you know, you're still a 2-to-1 favorite with the 7 over the 4. But yeah, you have to be careful with taking those pot shots, because that's what'll get you, is if you take a pot shot and you lose, and then you have to try to martingale it to get it back. That's where you're exposed, really. That's the only exposure on this particular strategy. And again, you're the statistical advantage. You have a statistical advantage of doing it. You just have to do it judiciously, I think, is the key to that. But it's totally fine, and you see me doing it all the time. If I get whacked on a couple of points, I'm just like, all right, screw it, I'm going to take a shot. I mean, we're gambling, and bottom line is we're gambling. And I think that it's a good gamble. You just got to realize that, you know, it's not gonna pay off every time. 11. Roll number 4 is a 11 again. All right. Oh, I got to get my 75 out there. There we go. Lay odds on the 9. And we got a 10, so that's our full count. All right, give me a 4 or a 7. 4 or a 7. And we got a 9, so that's a point hit. So again, that was a pretty long roll, so we're going to lose that 75. So if I went out for 50, 500, so 250 again. 250 pays 125, $6 big. There we go. Coming out. And there you go. There's a 4. I got impatient. I got whacked. All right. So that was $50. So then I would go out for $1,500, which is going to be $750. All right. So we're on the 4. And I can do 6 units there. So I can do 150 for free. Right? 6 units. And then I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, 50, 750. So that's going to pay 375. 375 is going to be 3 and 3. $18. All right, here we go. Pressing our luck. 8. Oh, see, there we go. Yowzer, 4. So that was a big loss there. All right. So we're going to lose 150 on there, and we're going to lose 750 there. So that was a big loss. All right. Well, now it's pretty much an all-in. So we got 500, 1,000, and all I really got left is change. So 1,000 is going to pay 500. 500 is going to be a quarter. All right, here we go, coming out. Oh, 4, look at that. Yow. And that's how it goes, just like that. We are going home without our 2,500. All right, I'm going to call that session because there ain't no coming back from that one. All right. So we got 100, 200, 300, 25, 40. I don't know what that is. And there's 50. All right, so 350 out of our 2,500. Ouch. That one stung. And that's the problem with chasing those. That does happen. Not very often, thank goodness. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that definitely happens. So, you know, I was taking pot shots on the 4, and then I was doubling them up and doubling them up, you know, trying to get that 7, and it just didn't come. So that's the downside of not waiting for that first 4. If you waited for the first 4, it reduces the probability significantly of hitting, you know, 3 additional 4s. But that's gambling. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you back at the table. We'll try again.